did that feel in that shot? Knowing what has happened, that you had those opportunities before, and to get that one going, this opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. I faced shots like that before, against Marquette and different other teams. We just got to stop the next possession. That's what we usually need to do. We just need, after a big shot, we need to lock in defensively and get stops.
How much easier was it to contribute when you're on the court as opposed to watching most of the first half?
For sure. I would say the first half, it allowed me to kind of see what was open a lot more, and I took advantage of that in the second half.
Tony, can you just talk about what you saw in the last shot? I guess at that point it's pretty clear Minnesota wasn't going to let you guys take. What was the read, and why did you go with the step?
Yeah, for sure. I just saw I was able to create space, and I've been practicing that move and that shot all week. So I kind of feel like that was going in no matter what.
After the game last time, you guys looked just drained, exhausted. Just how would you describe the change in the mood tonight, or just right now as opposed to after last game? Any of you guys?
Yeah, for sure. You could definitely tell that it kind of led into this game. But at half we talked about it. We were all locked in. We still have a shot at going to March Madness. So we have to leave everything on the line. Like the last game is the next game is our last game.
Tyler, you guys came out of the locker room looked like really early. What was the second half or the halftime message from your coach Guard after you guys fell behind 7 there?
Yeah, for sure. We just had to lock in on defense. We weren't doing a good job stopping their actions. I feel like we were doing a decent job playing through the paint, getting good shots, but we just couldn't get a stop. And so took some heart on us, took some soul searching, and we got out there and defended it a lot better the second half.
Did anybody say anything that stuck out?
I wouldn't say there was necessarily a certain thing that stuck out or a certain person, but when we're in the locker room, we're usually talking about what needs to get done going into the second half.
Steve, you guys didn't attempt a three-pointer the bulk of the second half until Max's, and in yours, I assume the game plan, maybe from the start of the game, was you and Tyler attack them in the paint as much as you could.
Yeah, no, for sure. Me and T and even Gil, we knew we had to be aggressive, and it was working. So that's just kind of how the game flowed. And I think all of us, not just me and Tyler, the guards too, I think they did a great job finishing in the paint, getting downhill. We saw Chucky do that a couple times in the second half. So no, I think that was really a team effort, and we did want to pound it inside.
For any of you guys, was there something like specific on defense that you felt like you did better? I mean, there was more to it than that, but was there a tactic that worked better in the second half than it did in the first half for you?
I believe we just pressure the ball a lot more. You saw them turn the ball over a lot more times. I was able to get my hands on a few things. Being helped to take charges and stuff. So I think we just kind of upped the pressure on defense, which kind of shocked them a little bit.
Tyler, in a game where you needed to get some stops more in the second half than you did the first, how important were his 2 charges that he drew? I can't remember if you guys scored after that, but just to get those stops.
I mean, yeah, it's huge. When you take a charge, it's kind of a momentum swinger because it's someone getting downhill, getting to the paint, and then it's most of the time it's a pretty good look. So when Chucky steps up there, it's pretty big.
Chucky kind of mentioned that you guys don't really know you're not safe in the tournament. So you might have to win the conference tournament. Do you guys feel like you go on a run and kind of win 5 straight for any of you guys?
I mean, we're going to take it how we've taken it all season, game by game. Our focus right now is going to be Ohio State because right now it's every game's our last game, so we got to focus on that, go in there and get the job done.
Did you guys watch any games today, or did you stay away from TV so you didn't get emotionally invested? How'd you guys handle that?
No, for sure. We were watching games. I love basketball a lot, so I'm still always trying to learn and see what other guys do to like get better.
Yeah.
So when you see Maryland blow a lead and you see Nebraska win, do you go, "Hello, somebody help us out," or what?
No. We just we don't care what happens. We just go out there and play basketball. We can't control what happens outside of us. So we just got to control what we can control.
There's 1 or 2 more. Stephen, or if you and Tyler can both kind of touch on this. Doing what you guys did tonight here in this building, does that mean a little bit more to you? I saw a lot of your family members at the hotel earlier. Family and friends, and you guys being able to have the games you did here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's pretty big because everyone, like you said, our families are here. You get people that are able to come to this game that aren't usually able to come to Madison or anywhere else. So it's pretty special to come in here. It always means a little something. I wouldn't say it's a a must win, but we come in here, there's definitely a little edge, or just because your family's here and your friends are here and those close people.
Steve, the starting group played almost the entire second half. Just what was that sense of urgency from the kind of the core group like in that second half?
Yeah, we knew we just had to step up in the second half. We knew offense wasn't really the problem for us. We knew we had to get stops, and that was the issue in the first half. So I think we were rolling in the second half, getting stops, and just stick with it and stick with the group that's hot, and we succeed.
Tyler, when you go to Chicago, do you go with a little confidence, a little momentum, or just at least a little relaxed that you did not let this one slip away?
It's always good to go into a tournament after a win, so that'll definitely play a little bit into our favor, I think. But we got to come into practice hungry these next couple days, and then carry that over into the game.
Thanks, guys.